Hello guys, and welcome to another video with me, Katashi-kun. Now, what's going to happen through this video is going to be slightly different to my console gaming video, but this is going to be about Lord's mobile game. This is a very good game, it's very strategic, and it's something that is heavily paid to win for certain types of people, often dominated by a singular culture, and I'm not going to lie, it's Chinese. I'm not being disrespectful, it's a fact. And currency differences are clearly being exploited because the conversions aren't done correctly. And basically, if you just search it on YouTube, you'll find plenty of videos on the subject itself. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is what I do on a daily on Lord's Mobile. This will be a series where I'm just coming on here talking to these fabulous people. What is that? I get that. Yep. So many messages, so many missed messages. I see why some people don't actually read this because of that image. That's me, I'm not gonna lie. Me trying to improve it. Because, you got... Oh, what the hell is that? What is that? Fear my fabulous Oh, that is a disturb. Okay. For me, oh, thank you so much. Oh. Zulu Wolf is saying, hey, YouTube. They say hi back, I'm sure. They say hi back. I am sure. Lil. So it's heavily kind of like team-based. There are about 100 people per guild, and there are hundreds of guilds in one kingdom. There are several kingdoms, and the line continues from there. But my guild is named KSW, which is called the Wolf Pack. KSW is the little clan tag on the side, which sits beside our names. For instance, mine is Katashi-kun. Oh, who's giving me a green screen? Thank you. Anyway. Hopefully it's gold, but because I've been asking for gold. Basically it sits beside our names. So on the top here, you'll see this. Yes, it says Harambe, R.I.P. But basically KSW and then Katashi-kun, which is my name. KSW states the clan and the name states myself. Harambe is just what people can they can nickname themselves, what they want to be called, etc. And it works kind of around like that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see who's sending me this resource. So if we follow the blue line, I'll explain what that area is in a bit. Follow that blue line up. This person here, Garu Wolf, this person here is sending me troops. Sending me troops or resources of some kind, which I cannot figure out yet. The only thing I can see is that he is sending me things. Also, this person, if you realize before, fear my fabulous photo, she abandoned me. She was sat right here. She was sat right there, and there was another person sat right there. But now, they are gone. Abandoned. I am right there, in the middle, dead center of the shot, right now, and that is my might. My might is 8 million. Oh, the fail. My might is 18,500,000, and the might kind of dictates your power, not only within the guild you're in, and kind of like recognition status, but also outside of the guild. So as you can see in the map I'm on now, this is kind of like a micro hive. What you see here is a micro hive. And also like there as well, That's a micro hive. Well, this is some random. It's a hive of people where they kind of like bunch together in order to minimize attack for a location. If you're all huddled together like we were, like about 100 people in a certain area, we just get slaughtered by these overpowered pay-to-win people who just can't do anything about it but watch people get slaughtered. So if we're separated, they're going to have to use more resources, more teleportation scrolls, etc. to get around the map and attack that way, which kind of minimizes the deficit of resources that some people would encounter in order to try and defend, or in order to just get slated, because you can't do anything with some people. You literally cannot do anything. But I don't need to be in this menu right now, so I'm just going to pop back. Basically, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be looking at the research tab. I've recently finished researching cavalry defense on the right hand side. I recently finished doing that one. This one right here. And basically, I'm doing this in order to unlock the next tier of troops, the max tier troops, which is, for instance, T4, tier 4 troops. You have 4 tiers, and you start off with normal gladiators, catapults, archers, cavalrymen, and then you unlock gladiators and tier 2s, which are like kind of like sort of halfway, less than halfway kind of tiers. And then when you reach a certain castle level, etc., you unlock these, which is tier 3 troops. And when you reach the max cap level and you've done everything below to kind of like do the research, you unlock those beasts, which basically means you've become unstoppable. Hello! Some of these people here are subscribers to the channel as well. Be sure to check it out, leave a like and subscribe. Ooh. Garrow Wolf has given me 508k. Thank you so much. Thank you, Garrow Wolf, for the gold. Thank you for the gold. I appreciate it very much. So basically, within the research tab, I am trying to unlock the Ancient Drake Rider, which is the very bottom right-hand side. I'm trying to get access like this hidden button. It's just at the very right-hand side. So that's what I'm trying to unlock right now. And basically, what that requires, if I click on it and I click research, it requires all of these. This is the required research kind of like facility in the first place. This is what you need beforehand, and these are kind of like just resources gathered out in the wilderness. Now, it looks a bit messy, so let me just clear that, and let me just start again. This is a different type of research needed in order to try and start the research in the first place for Ancient Drake Riders. As you can see, it gives a pretty big, decent might boost, which I explained earlier was kind of like to dictate your power of your castle. It costs a hell of a load of gems, and of course I can't research. The gem cost there, that's only if you want to. It's only if you want to speed it up. But that's a hell of a lot. That is hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of gems. That's not even. It's not even feasible to buy. But basically, what it's asking me is that I have level 10 of this. That's just not. It's not a thing. To have level 10 of that is. It's insane because it takes forever to get. I just finished doing this. Cavalry Defense took 29 days to complete. 29 days. That's a lot. That's a lot of days to complete. And with speed ups, I managed to get it down to 16. And then through further speed ups, I decided I could get it down to about 8. And then 2. And then I just finished it with gems because it's just how it is. It's just taking far too long, but it gave me a decent might boost as well, which is grateful. It shot me back up the leaderboard, which I'll show you right now actually, why not? Might ranking leaderboard. Right now I currently place 5th in the leaderboard. 18 million is quite a high might, but the higher you get, the more you kind of see you're a really small fish in a really, really big pond, and in that pond, you're basically like this little pebble reef in an ocean, and it's best not to think that way. Someone sent me a mail, I'm sure. Oh, he sent me back 1 gold. Look at that. He sent me back 1 gold. Oh my god. After I sent him back 1. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for the gold. Thank you for the 1G, senpai. Lol. Fun. But basically, what's gonna be happening right now is I'm gonna accept certain things. I might just rush through them a bit just for playability's sake. These are gifts attained by defeating monsters, which I'll show you in a moment. I've just deleted them, I've accepted them. And that button down there, which I just pressed, so if I just go back, this button here, that just shows people asking for help. It deducts time from their research criteria, which in turn helps everyone. You get daily coins as well for helping them, which allows you to buy gift coins. You know, like you get little speed ups and gifts and stuff for yourself. If you're a purchaser of gems, you can purchase from the gem shop different things, speed up resources, combat chests, and also you can gift people as well if you spent enough. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to check some things out. This is a cargo ship. What the cargo ship does is that it gives you kind of like a baseline trade. It asks you for 5.5 million, and in return it gives you 14 million food. And this one, for instance, asks for 4.6 million rock, but gives you 10 mil food. They can be good offers. I mean, not all of them are. Some of them ask for the same thing. So, for instance, they'll give you 5.5 million ore to get back 7 million ore, which is amazing. Especially since you kind of become a target the more of these you have. And the more of these you have, you kind of like need to use the cargo ship because you get what's resource icons. You get kind of like these things. Which is good because they're stackable items. You don't have to use anything if you don't want to in them. They can stay forever. They don't have an expiration date or anything like that. And it's basically amazing. It's amazing to store things with, kind of make your own little miniature bank. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a monster, because I said I was going to do that. You have these, which are called black wings. They're a relatively new creature. The little rewards tab on the bottom shows what you can get from defeating it. The little energy sign symbols on the side are how much I have, what I can attack with, and the amount of times, if I just want to speed it up, how many boosts I can have. That's one of the monsters. Another one is right here, Saber Fang. Also interesting. They all have their own little weaknesses and things like that, their own little levels assigned to them. For instance, this one says level 1. This is level 1 right here. And then up here you have, which is a beast, it's a level 4. I won't be able to touch that yet myself. But they all have individual things to collect from them. A cheetah will supply one certain type of material, a black wing will supply a certain other type of material, and they allow you to craft kind of like wearable things for your hero character, which is another thing I should explain, I guess. Ooh. Your hero character is something you get from the get-go. However, there are loads you can get from playing hero stages, which I'll explain as well, and basically buying bundles to support the kind of like, you know, the creators of the game, support their endeavors. And you can, with certain kind of heroes, you can see whether a player has paid or not via the use of the hero. This one is a standard kind of like, oh, you've paid. I understand. Yep. Ooh, damn, son. And then you got these here, which are kind of like individualized based items. What I was talking about. Different items give different kind of like usability features. For instance, this one says construction speed, followed by trap defense, etc. Everything on the side. Here it gives different ones because it's a different item altogether. And they also have legendary capped items as well. They all give different boosts, and they all give certain things that kind of like are required. They give different effects for battles on the map, and resource gathering, which I explained at the tab on the right, with all the kind of like the 5 million gold, 3 million ore, etc. They all give different relative boosts. And what are they posting up here? That someone posted a tag. Oh. Someone just disappeared, I guess. Someone just arrived and disappeared. Was someone there a moment ago? Everything relies on teamwork in this game, and it's just that kind of thing where if you miss something out, if you don't have notifications on, you're going to get attacked, you're not going to know about it, and people aren't really going to be able to help you. You kind of need to be able to help yourself in order to help others. But time's dragging on. It's been 16 minutes already. I think I'll cut the video short for there. This will be my first one out of many to come. I'll explain loads more. If you want me to explain anything else, if you feel like you're interested in playing this game, want to know any tips and tricks to kind of get yourself started, set up, feel free to leave a comment section below. Don't forget, you can also direct message me on YouTube if you're using the browser version, and I'll be happy to answer any and all questions you have. Don't forget, if you like the content you see, check out my other videos, leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you click that bell icon just so YouTube can kind of like keep tabs that you are following me. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.